I think God has a future, the universe has a future, we have a future, and they're all connected. As I said many times, God is our highest instinct to know ourselves. We have questions like, why do we exist? What is the meaning of existence? What is the meaning of death? Do we have a soul? And if God exists, does God care about us? Because if this God is this infinite void of nothingness that is, mechanically spewing out the universe like a fountain that's gushing water, who cares if it doesn't matter to me? Do I have a connection to this source? And I think God has a future if we actually understand what I call the religious experience. If we can know how to transcend, which means go beyond thought, because I said no system of thought can give us access to reality. System of thought creates a model, then you're stuck with the model. Scientific model, theological model, religious model. And that, therefore, there's some real insight in that phrase, be still and know that I am God. Because when you're totally still, then all that's left is awareness, all that's left is existence, and all that's left is being. And then if you stay there, things start happening to you. You can transcend. But in spiritual traditions, if you ask yourself, who am I? And then wait for a response. If you ask yourself, who's asking the question, who am I? You see, there's a layer beneath that. Why is this, whoever this is, asking the question, who am I? If you ask, what do I want? What's my purpose? What am I grateful for? Which are very spiritual questions. But then something happens, insight comes, and every spiritual scripture is based on what is called revelation. Okay, what is revelation? Whether it was Jesus, Muhammad, Buddha, it's all revelation, right? What is revelation? And if you ask people what is revelation, they say revealed truth. No, not scientists, but people who have had the experience or studied theology. It's revealed truth that comes to you from an invisible domain. Therefore, self-reflection, ask and you shall receive, is very important. And don't ask for a Mercedes or a beautiful house. Ask the big questions.
Such as?
Such as the ones I said. Who am I? Who's asking the question, who am I? Does God exist? Do I have a soul?
So God is awareness.
God is awareness, in which the questions are asked and in which the questions are answered.
So is the only way to go in to that deeper part of ourselves?
Is through transcendence.
Prayer and meditation.
Prayer, meditation, reflection. Reflection, which is very important, self-reflection. While we are having this question, the universe is expanding at the speed of, faster than the speed of light. A great wind is blowing across the sky. A lot is happening, and if it wasn't happening, we wouldn't be having this conversation. It's happening with mathematical precision. Okay, not one decimal off. It's wild, actually, when you think of it. Science has made the universe more mysterious than ever. The unknown and the unknowable has expanded exponentially with science. So, science has increased the possibilities of God. Science has magnified the magnificence of God, because non-local is another word for saying omnipresent, omnipotent, omniscient. It's everywhere. Energy is everywhere. Matter is everywhere, and organized information is everywhere. That's another way of saying omniscient, omnipotent, omnipresent.